So all of our students have the option and the opportunity to be 13th year students. They can get an associate's degree while in school here if they take enough classes, or they can transfer with up to, I think it's 60 hours, don't quote me on that. And so what happens is the students who are still here on campus, and oftentimes they can start as freshmen, I think, taking college classes. And oftentimes they will use their teachers, their high school teachers, as resources. So I've had students come to me in the past and say, I'm working on this essay for my college whatever class. Can you help me? Will you edit it? Will you help me come up with a thesis statement? Can we work on an outline together? So those students are able to get the college credits that they need that will help them in the future, but they don't have to go it alone. They're using the people that they know and trust to help them along the way. After students have taken some classes and they're at SEC and they're able to drive, they can actually go off campus. We have some seniors right now who spend several hours a day, a couple of days a week at SEC either before or after they come to our campus. So they're enrolled in face-to-face classes down there. And then our 13th year students are mostly all at SCC, but we, through the grant, have paid their tuition, we've paid for their books, and they still utilize their teachers here as resources.
So, where y'all from? Grew up here?
Actually, I'm from Destin, Florida.
And how long you been here?
Oh, since 5th grade, so like 6 or 7 years.
Very nice. That's so fun.
I was born in Mexico, but then I moved here when I was 5. So I've been here like most of my life.
In
Yes.
Cashiers?
Yes.
Oh,
Right now, the plan is to get a double major in elementary ed and special ed. Whenever I was in middle school, I used to babysit. The assistant pastor at our church had a son with Down syndrome, and I used to watch him a lot. And I think that really, like, made me figure out, like, that's what I wanted to do. But then, like, as I got older, I realized, like, I shouldn't base everything on that, so I should get something else to lean on too. So that's where the elementary ed part came in.
I want to either go to UNC Charlotte or Western Carolina University.
and study what?
I want to study sports medicine.
Very nice.
I want to go to UNC Chapel Hill and hopefully study psychology and business.
And why psychology and business?
Psychology. I like psychology, how the mind works. It's intriguing to me. And business, I feel like later on when I grow up, I'll kind of want to open my own business up or something.
A lot of people ask me all the time, it's just like, oh, where are you in college? It's like, I'm not in college, I'm in high school. And then that leads into conversations about Blue Ridge because people don't know. And so people are all the time asking questions about it. And I think that's a really great thing that I'm there and I'm able to help people learn more about our school here.
I would have to say my favorite teacher would probably be Miss Rowland, just because, like, I've taken all my maths with her, and she's just always, like, been supportive, like, even if it's just stuff outside of school that you might need to talk about.
I'd definitely say, like, Miss Rowland. I grew really close to her. She's the high school math teacher. I grew really close to her because last year I was on prom committee, and I was the only one on prom committee. So me and her were the ones who arranged everything, and it definitely made me grow closer to her. But, I mean, there's Miss Rowland, there's Miss Kaler, Miss Beckett. Like, they're all just great teachers. Miss Young, she's great. But, I mean, there's just so many. And they're the ones who have been here definitely a lot longer than others. Even though, like, Miss Beckett just started last year. Like, you can see that she has a lot of dedication to the school.
I would say that my favorite teacher is Miss Beckett. The past, like, year and a half, she's been the only teacher that I've really been around because I have classes all in the computer lab. But my freshman and majority of my sophomore year, I would have said Miss Young, because she was always that teacher. Like, if you needed anything, like, you'd go to her room and, like, she'd help you with anything. Like, she'd take the time out of her day. Like, she would put away her lesson plans that she was making just to, like, help you with something.
Yeah, when I was in smaller, like, kindergarten and stuff, I always remember being in Miss Wanda's class. Like, I could remember everything from this day. Like, it's just everything that she did with us from the minute we walked into class till it was time to leave, our naps, waking us up, like, telling us it's time to go. I still remember like it was yesterday.
My favorite teacher is Senor Plotz.
Mm.
I've known him since I was little. He's known me since I was little too. Since I was 5, he helped me when I got here. He helped me learn English. I remember like spending time in his class, just like talking to him. Like he's always been there for me, I guess.
Yeah, he's great.